Welcome to episode 8 of What Were You Thinking, Joey Pucks? I'm your host, Joey Pucks. Let's get into it. Today's video features a little bit of a different look for me loadout-wise. I've got Ace of Spades as my primary weapon and Retold Tale as shotgun. That's right, a shotgun as my secondary weapon. And a quick note on that, I'm not using the shotgun as a primary offensive weapon. I'm really trying to use it situationally and in a defensive mode. So I've not used shotguns much in Crucible here in Destiny 2. I've got less than 100 kills, I think, at the time of this video. And so that's the way that I'm using shotguns at this point in time. Figured I'd give it a try, using it more of in a defensive type of role. Here, I realized that I get caught between two players, so I prioritize the one that's the bigger threat to me, the one that I can actually use cover to engage and take him down. Now I turn attention back to the original guy. That grenade was designed to flush him out from behind that rock. Now I'm going to try to push as I see my teammates are kind of engaging on C, so I can move in as well. I never really gave Ace a fair shake, to be quite honest with you, when I got it to drop. It's really been a while since I've used it, so this was kind of an interesting loadout for me in terms of using a weapon I've not typically used, and an ace, and then shotgun, which I frankly have never used. So we got two enemies down the way there. Get shots on one, retreat to cover. That grenade hurt that guy, so I'm gonna, well, actually it finishes him off, but I was inclined to be fairly aggressive there once they got down damage-wise. Right there, I wasn't quite sure where I got hit from, so just gonna retreat to cover and live to fight another day. Again, still taking damage, not 100% sure where that player is located. So here comes an engagement right now to the left. Whoop, he's further back than I thought he was. Okay, I get down a couple of shots and I retreat. And that's an important point to make there, is knowing, you know, I immediately was at a disadvantage in that fight. Probably unlikely that if I stay in that engagement that I'm going to come out on top. Yeah, sure, maybe I outgun the guy. That's certainly possible, but I was down shots. Really wasn't well prepared for that engagement, so I back off and sort of reset the playing field, so to speak.
Zone B lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone A captured. Zone
So working on C with my teammates right now. Here, I've got the buff going. I missed that second shot. They've got numbers. I'm not going to fight that 1-on-2 there. Pick an engagement that I know I have the advantage at. My radar is just lit up right now in that area, so I'm going to try to put some space between myself and my opponents. They do exactly what I thought they were going to do there. They were going to engage to B. Well-placed grenade gets them weak. Actually finishes one guy off. Then I've got Goldie. Now I can engage it more. Here's where I'm actually going to use a shotgun. Look out now. Oh. So that, you know, I went through the whole thing earlier about using it defensively there. I used it offensively. That just made sense for the engagement there. Close the gap. Finish the guy off. Now we've got zone advantage. The thing with Ace is you got to watch the kill feed, right? Because in order to get the buff, the Memento Mori buff to proc, you actually have to land the final blow. An assist doesn't count, so I paid attention to that throughout the match. It's just like trying to proc kill clip. Got to be paying attention to whether or not you actually secured the kill. And we're going to start to take the game over here, I believe, if I remember correctly, as we've just gained the lead. Pushing C to A. C to A, always one of my favorite routes to run. A to C, similarly.
Zone B lost.
On that engagement there, I threw the knife out to get initial damage on the player, make him weak before we even start the engagement. So the engagement already is in my favor at that particular point in time. He comes into that engagement already weak. and I've got full health, so it's about picking and choosing which fights you take. Teammates are pushing on B, so I'm going to support this. Read the radar to the right. There's a guy back here.
Strength in numbers, Guardian.
Easy kill. That ends up being a ghost in the night. 7 kills, no damage taken.
Your way.
That's about taking good routes.
You captured Zone B. Zone C lost. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Jax doesn't know what to say here because we're switching spawns so frequently. So I get damage on those guys, but right here, I'm waiting to see what my teammates do. Do they actually get aggressive and push in on C or not? Because if they don't, then I don't know what I'm walking into. I don't really have a line of sight there. So I want to make sure that they're getting in, that I'm actually acting as a flanker.
Zone C captured. Double down. You have
So now my radar is just going nutty here. I'm about to get supered out. I just spent too much time out in the middle there, even with my super activated as a golden gun user. You are still really susceptible to damage, unlike some of the other supers in the game. And I just got caught out in the open there. That was a bad positioning play by me there, so don't do that. Supporting my teammate at A here.
You captured Zone A. You have advantage.
So now we've got A and C. I'm going to roll back over to C here because I'm anticipating a push from B to C by the enemy. That visual cue right there lets me know where at least one guy is, so I'm going to investigate that. See, I have a teammate at B. He actually goes down, but I know that I've got a little bit of support there. Enemy radar is at least showing someone at that time before that guy died as players coming from A to B, so that gives me an opportunity to flank. Here is going to be, actually, no, this isn't it. Still trying to figure out the effective range of a shotgun. This next sequence here is going to be a little bit of a crash course in using Hunter's mobility and jumping and available areas on the map to stay alive here. There's a guy right down in front of me.
3 minutes remain.
And I feel I'm getting pushed. Radar's confirming that. Again, getting vertical to try to stay out of the way. I could have helped my teammate down there to the right. That's actually a misplay. At the time, I didn't fully appreciate that. I was just trying to stay alive. But when I go back over the video, I see that there's probably opportunities there for me to put shots on guys. Teammate's trying to cap C. He goes down.
B captured.
I hear the arc staff go off. I see the arc staff notification in the kill feed, so I'm just going to back off of that. And again, there's another instance where I take significant damage there and can't identify where the source of it is, and so I'm just going to play to stay alive right there.
Zone A lost.
Now we got Memento procced. I see 3 guys coming at me there. Not a winning engagement to start off with.
Nothing. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
And look, you're not always going to be able to pick your fights that you have a significant advantage in, but it's something to think about when you are choosing your engagements, right? Am I fighting an uphill battle here, or am I the person that has the advantage? This is about to be a ridiculous shot here. I'm going to clip this separately. I saw that guy off a spawn, that special kind of pinkish overshield thing, and then just made a shot.
A fire team that fights together stays together. One after another.
We got them kind of pinned in at Bravo here. And rather than rush just headlong in, despite my full ammo reserves of shotgun ammo, I'm just trying to be a nuisance here. Put shots on guys. I know I've got Memento Mori going, so my damage is increased. Keep players weak. That was not a smart play by me. I thought that the player was actually going to be more aggressive there. And if I jumped towards him, he was going to continue to come towards me, and I was going to close the gap and be in shotgun range, and that did not work. So now we move to B. That was just a feeler knife out there trying to maybe catch a guy that was just running without reading his radar. Again, prime that guy with a grenade, right? Even though he went into a super, easy kill. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done already. Also check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and I will see you next time. Peace!